we hear some commotion in another car, and through the window we can see a struggle. On the next door of the car next to us, and we see some hands slit his boy's throat and toss him out the side, and we don't know who they are. And we're playing it low, trying to get your package to
Mm-hmm.
where it needs to go, buddy. But the guy you sent with us, he's not here anymore.
That's amazing.
Just like that.
Uh huh.
All right.
That's the bottom line.
Maybe the boss doesn't leave Lando, but he still is willing to trust him to get the package where it needs to go.
We did get success. We just have despair and
Yeah. So the guy responds back. He's like, "Are you freaking kidding me? I told that guy to stay with the cargo. This is ridiculous. I can't trust. Like I couldn't trust you guys to keep everything safe. I couldn't trust him. God, this sucks. Whatever. I'm gonna." This is coming out of we are not off to a great relationship start here.
No. Well,
This
okay.
is not good news, but all right. Well, here's the contact of what you guys need to go. This is who you're supposed to meet. Blah blah blah. Consider yourself having details, and he's just like he says, make sure the cargo gets there safely, or we're gonna have bigger problems.
You got it.
Not just me, but the client is expecting a flawless shipment. And just at that point, not only do you hear a loud explosion coming from one side of the car as
his body fall into the end.
a couple of these guys, blow open a door.
God dang!
And they start it's like there's the cargo, get them, and so they start running in from one side. Meanwhile, you hear a door kind of open up in the car behind you guys, like not in your car, but the next car over.
Stormtrooper.
You hear a door come over, and as a couple stormtroopers start making their way towards your car, after hearing the blaster fire or commotion.
Don's still praying. Don is still praying.
So you guys are surrounded.
Is that going to be our cool or vigilance? Which one are we?
So that's going to be vigilance because you were not expecting this, and also we're going to need you guys to make a. Oh crap! Hold on, I don't have it.
Vigilance
Anyways, make your vigilance checks.
Why is it? Why are they not rolling?
Initiative vigilance.
Vigilance.
Yes.
Just make them straight up.
Straight up vigilance.
My things aren't rolling, Graham.
Did I roll?
Yeah, it's not rolling.
What?
Graham keeps touching things.
I didn't touch anything.
Every time, Graham.
Hold on.
And I got some good vigilance. Like I got OG vigilance.
There you go. Try that. Why are you rolling purples?
I don't know.
No purples on vigilance.
There we go. I'm like boss mode. I come out like.
All right, so we got
Jesus, Kitty has
got one.
Dear Jesus.
No, I pressed the roll next to just the vigilance, but the blue
Wow.
sword came.
Got some.
All right, hold on, guys. I gotta resort this.
It was still, that was only an extra one, so you still got 4.
So
I forgot to turn off the red one.
I need to add some manual ones here. Hold on.
Then you got 2 successes and 1. Graham. So the stormtroopers are behind us, right?
Yes.
And how far are they from us?
There's 2. Hold on, I'm trying to write this up real quick. Or write the vigilance up.
All right.
So
Because I think Don needs to lead this.
Yeah, you're doing great.
No, our leader is Lando. I mean, in a sense, when it comes to combat, because Ars isn't here, I am your specialist. Because the Chewie is just
That's
a
one.
wild beast that cuts people. Like, that's not leadership.
3,
That's just
4,
brutality.
5.
He's the barbarian right now.
Uh-huh.
And then Dawn got
Mhm.
2, 3. That's that one.
It's like that great
2.
friendship Ilya and Dawn had is like taking a little rocky road right now. She's like, I remember you when you saved me. You were a kinder boy. What happened since then? Simple answer. He turned 16 and things changed.
Okay, so there's that. And we'll say that I need
Let me tell you, Don got some good armor too. I have like 4 soak. I can eat bullets.
Yeah, you ate great bullets last time.
No, that was Ares. This is Don.
Oh,
Don,
yeah, okay.
Ares does not eat bullets.
Yep, I'm sure this will be all the difference.
Hey, well, I have a gun too. You know, I'm gonna do good.
Yep.
I have some pretty good traits too.
All right, so he
I'm gonna
got
break some backs.
1 and 1. Oops.
Why are you like so brutal? Like, dang, we don't have to kill these men. We can negotiate with the Stormies, can't we? Or they just ran in, start shooting randomly as they
They're
always do.
shooting at us both ways.
We'll say that the stormtroopers have recognized one of you guys as somebody who caused problems earlier.
Chewie.
From a previous
I
encounter.
wonder who did that.
It was Chewie. They remembered the Wookiee that. Look, this is how it is. It's like the private in the back is like a friend of the other private who got cut in half. He's like, he killed my friend Bill. Take him. He chopped him right in half. We had to get 2 caskets. Crying a little bit in his helmet.
I slip with my sword out.
Okay.
Chewie just shrugs his shoulders like, ah.
Helly, you have a sword, correct?
Yeah,
Or
okay, so
force
they're gonna
spike.
get-
Which was it?
Gonna get that.
Ellie. Everybody gets a nickname. I'm referring to you, Kitty.
What?
My character calls you Helly.
Wow,
Yes,
they did. Awful.
I don't add the N, so I call you Helly like a helicopter.
You mean Healy?
Nah,
Physically,
nah, it
really
is
have
Helly.
emotional
Like a
bonds with
helipad. Like a helipad, but then you just cut parts of it and just put up. The Mandalorians always mispronounce people's names because our first language is Mandalorian.
Yeah, and then we're gonna. So that there's a lot of stormtroopers led by. It looks like he's not like a really big military type guy, but he looks definitely like he's an Imperial agent of some kind.
He's just an officer. Or he's like a legitimate agent.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to roll. Give me that. Okay, so
Nah,
1 and 1. Jesus
Nah,
Christ.
Helly. I'll probably never be able to pronounce that right now, Helly. Point of the matter is, Kitty, what do you have? Like a force pike, a sword? Which one was it? Or you have both?
Force pike. Oh, Graham, I keep meaning to ask.
Whoa, you cut out.
Yeah, sorry.
You keep meaning to ask if.
If I save up enough credits, can I buy a lightsaber?
So the thing with that is that the lightsaber is a rarity 9, I think.
Okay.
So while you could technically, if you have the credits, buy it, you would need to find a vendor that actually has a lightsaber to sell.
Okay.
I know some Mandalorians on Mandalore.
So we'll say that the bad guys.
Oh, Eddie just got home. Nah, Eddie can still jump in.
So the bad guys got a drop on you guys, but we'll say that the stormtroopers and stuff are gonna respond, like are gonna enter in response to the explosions. So we'll
So they're just checking.
Huh?
They're
Well,
just
like we'll say
checking.
that the so these guys in the back, there's there's one of those guys, and then right for now there's one guy, and then there's like a squad of like mooks behind him or whatever. And
Can I take the first go?
Oh, I should add them too.
Nah, they're just consider them one unit.
Yeah, you're right. So
They fight.
so the bad guys, there's a main guy that you kind of see here, and then you see like a small squad of mooks kind of jump in as well. We'll say that the main guy comes in, and like it was his turn, or I'm sorry, we'll say that he got the mooks to kind of like plant the explosives on the door, so that's their turn is blowing the door open. And then this guy kind of like walks through the debris cloud that's there and like starts shooting at you guys.
Like he's super bad or something.
He's definitely more important than a pushover guy. So we'll say that he shoots a couple shots off at
The Wookiee.
we'll say that
Are they
crap.
smart?
I didn't call it before I did it. But we'll say
they're
that
super
we'll say that Dawn is 1-2, Lando's 3-4, and Chewie's 5-6. So he'll take a shot off at Lando.
Dang.
With his,
Lando, duck.
you'll see that he's got a heavy blaster pistol that he'll shoot off at you. It's going to be medium range, and I think that's 2 purple dice, I think.
Who knows?
Friends, is that it? Is this what I'm looking for? No.
I need to talk to the book here.
Yeah, here we go. Sorry, I need to find the range difficulties for this stuff. Give me a second.
That's right,
guys.
Graham. I'm checking stuff in the book too.
Yeah, it's gonna be 2 purple dice that he's gonna shoot with.
Because I'm not being shot right now.
So he's gonna shoot at Lando with his guns.
Duck, Lando, duck.
Boom. Okay, so he's gonna hit you in the face for. Where's the stupid stat block? There we are. Yeah, he's gonna hit you in the face for, we'll say, 7 damage. Minus whatever your soak value is. But he does get some threat in here, which is not good for him. So we'll say that he fires a pretty good shot, a square shot off at you, but that what happens as a result is, he's not really thinking about gaining any cover. Like he's trying to be like, he's trying to go with a machismo and just be like, boom, boom, like a big gunner or gunslinger. So he's gonna get a blue dice. Whoever tries to shoot him is gonna gain a blue dice on the next shot.
Hello.
Hey,
what's
welcome.
up, bullets?
These guys are screwed.
It's like ours just pops out. It's like we kept ours in
Yeah.
like this crate and he just pops out.
Yeah, we'll get to him in a second. So he shoots at Lando. How much damage did you end up taking?
I have 2 soak, so I have 5 wounds.
Yeah.
Okay. So can I fire back?
Hold on. I'm putting a PC slot in for ours. So that's their shot there. So then, yeah, you guys are, it's top of the order.
Who's going first?
Alright, I'd like to dual wield fire back at that guy.
Okay.
It has turned into a big contest with the dual wielders.
You're
do
at
it.
medium
Let's go
range, so
all
it's going to
in.
be 2 purple.
2 purple. And I'm gonna fire both my weapons.
Your mom.
Okay. Oh, that's right. What did we decide?
Yes.
Your mother. That's
What did we decide for your dual wield shot? Was it just add a purple?
I think that's what it was.
Okay, so +1 to that, so 3 purple.
Alright.
fuck his +1 in
Oh,
the
Graham,
asshole.
so I did look up the dual wielding, and it says like in the game there's nothing for it. It's up to DM, and most people do what you do and just add a purple.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then they said it's based on a DM if you want to give him double damage for 2 guns or not.
Ooh. Wow.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, that's great. Okay, so the one shot, we'll resolve the actual hit first, and then we'll do the triumph there. So the first shot, you're gonna hit him for, what's your damage on the Terry hole puncher?
That's the 5.
5 damage. Okay, so you're gonna do 5, 6, 7, 8 damage to him. And I gotta find out what his thing is. He actually has a soak of 5, so you're only gonna deal 3 damage to him. Because he's got some pretty good defense and armor and stuff.
Question, should I just sit this one out?
If you want to.
No, because you're staying with the ship, right? What is
I mean, I've put you into the turn. I put a slot for you in the turn order right now.
He's in a crate. I said we put him in a crate and snuck him on
No,
board.
what if he stayed with the ship and then he could fly the ship over the train and get us the heck out
That-
with the car?
Is something that you could do too, but we'll get to that in a second. Pretty much, we have. But what we do have is we have about 20 minutes left, so we'll probably end halfway through this fight, depending on what you guys do.
Yeah, I'll sit it out then. I'll sit it out. I'll just watch you guys.
You sure?
Yeah. If we only have 20 minutes left, what am I gonna do in 20 minutes?
I mean, you get one turn probably.
Yeah.
You could fly a ship over here and save us.
I guess we'll see what happens.
You can be a hero,
Fuck
baby.
Chewie. It's gonna be my slogan for this game. Fuck Chewie.
Isn't it always your slogan?
Hey, this wasn't even
Okay.
Chewie's fault this time.
So
This
you
was-
shot him with that. He took 3 wounds, and then your other shot, you missed him, but your triumph gives you something. You can kind of like change something about this whole scene. Like, what happens? So he doesn't take damage. He's still going to be a presence in this fight, but you can kind of narrate something that's very good that happens in your favor.
Say that
So-
he's standing in the doorway of the cart.
Well, we'll let him kind of figure out what he wants to do.
Or you can. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're coming through the door, right? So they were in our car when we shot them.
So the bounty hunters like squad, a little band of mooks, they set the plastic explosives on the door to blow off the door, and then as that happened, this guy kind of walked through the smoke that was left over and then started blasting away at you guys. He's not worried about covers, so the person. Oh, you should have gone a blue dice on that too, but we'll give it to the next person that shoots because I forget. Anyways, this guy walks through, kind of doing like the guns blazing like you do, and then hits you square in the face or square in the chest for 5 damage. That's kind of the scene so far, and you can kind of tell, you can describe things. You pretty much have narrative license right now, like, as long as he stays as a threat in some way.
Okay, so I shot him, right? He took damage?
Yeah, with your one gun, you shot him. He took a little bit of damage, but you were able to see that it kind of glanced off some of his armor. But with your other shot, you missed him, but you have a triumph, which means a significant story element or narrative can take place.
So maybe he trips, stumbles from the first shot, and when he tries to dodge the second shot, he kind of loses his footing.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Uh-huh.
Like, gives us an advantage, you know, maybe next time.
Mm-hmm. Triumph is bigger.
Oh, okay.
Bigger.
So maybe he stumbles all the way right past us, like head first past us, all the way to the other side where the stormtroopers are coming through him, but headbutts him right into the stomach.
Okay. So we'll say that gives the stormtroopers a setback dice when they shoot. And
Great.
You know, they're kind of like
Just
knocked
shoot
off
at the
guard. And then
mercenary?
now this guy is kind of like in the middle now instead of you guys. So it's a little bit interesting kind of order now. But that's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, you didn't do any damage to him because it was a failure overall, but in general, you have changed the story. All right, who wants to go next?
Don will go next.
Okay.
So I know Graham. So this mercenary is with a unit, or is he by himself?
He's with a band of mooks.
Other mercs. Okay.
Like you know that he didn't blow the door off and then walk through. You know, you saw guys kind of like on the outside of the car.
So
still.
his people are still inside.
You hear maybe you hear like footsteps along the ceiling of the top of the car as well.
Oh, but there's still people like inside the.
Yeah. You see a couple heads
The
poking
hole.
in. They're starting to like they're taking up a defense like at the door maybe, and then maybe one of the
Don-
guys.
Don just wants to throw his frag grenade into that doorway.
Okay, which doorway? Because there's stormtroopers on one side and mooks and bounty hunters on the other side.
The mooks.
Okay.
The mooks. The little head poppers.
All right. So make a ranged attack with your frag grenade.
My frag grenade is short range, so
Okay, so you'll have to move up a little bit and then throw it,
yeah.
which is fine.
Doing that epic throw, which where is short range on this chart?
Short range.
It's light. It's light. Okay. What's the difficulty for short range?
Short range is going to be one purple.
Oh, I can't fail this. It'll be depressing. Exactly.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
All right, so how much does a frag grenade do?
A frag grenade does exactly, when I look at my weapons and gear, frag does, where's my frag? 8 damage and 4 critical.
Wow. Okay,
and a blast of 6.
Okay, so you pretty much catch those mooks in the frag grenade there.
So they got that blast damage, the standard damage, and if I critical. I don't know how to critical.
Yeah, so we'll see.
I do not.
So what's the total damage? You did 8 plus the 1, so that's going to be 9 damage total.
What's the blast? Is just like the blast ratio?
No. Like the damage on it was 8, you said?
Yes.
So that's 9, and then 9 minus the thing is, wow. Awesome. So, so before we get into the damage of what it does, how are you going to resolve your trial? Well, let me back up. The grenade explodes, and you see the entire and if you want to change this, you can. But pretty much like the entire back half of the train car just like blows off, and all the mooks are gone. Like they have been vaporized.
They're dead.
Yeah.
How many kills is that? Like what? That's like 4 people, 3 people.
Yeah, there's 4. There was 4 of them.
Turn up.
And the whole back of the train car just explodes off of it. Now, if there's anything else you would like to add as part of your triumph,
is this train cart connected to the main cart that pushes us?
That's where the stormtroopers are coming from.
Dang.
I mean, or not. You tell me.
Well, it turns out that the stormtroopers are coming from the back. These like the engine room mofos. Okay. So the mercenaries are coming from the main. When I threw the grenade and it exploded, it cut off us from the train. So now we're just that slinking part.
You're going to be slowing down over time now.
Yeah, as the main train keeps going.
So you're not going to get to the destination, is what I'm hearing.
It's all right. It's ours will pick us up, hopefully. But he's sitting out, so.
Okay.
Where's the communication device?
I have it. Can I communicate ours? Can I call ours?
We'll say that's going to be.
Ours don't want you to call him.
I built you.
His phone line is currently busy.
That's what I'm not Ares anymore.
Who's he talking to?
You're not Ares anymore, so you didn't.
Ares is in the ship.
We assume that when Aris is on the phone, he's talking to he's on a robot porn number or something.
1-800 sexy nurse bot.
Say those ones and zeros slower.
Eddie, you missed something important. Per Don's story, because Don's the mechanic in the family, he's the one who technically put the pieces together.
All right, so that was your turn. You did a pretty good job with the grenade
and
the blowing up of stuff. Who's going to go next?
I apologize.
So
Chewie, you're up.
People are dead, and now there's a giant hole.
So the grenade is it was a bigger. It's like his grenade hit the fuel line for the rest of the train, or something. Hit some kind of gas line or electrical thing, and it just blew off the entire front of the train car. Now,
great.
Some civilian casualties.
So now there's sky. You see the outside. You're kind of rolling through. There's a mountain, landscape and desert and things like that.
So, Hurricane Dawn is still at it.
Who? What?
Dawn making trouble.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I didn't know. I didn't know we were referring to Dawn as a hurricane now. Anyways, Chewie's up next. What are you doing, buddy?
Chewie, you're horrible.
Okay, so I see the boss guy just kind of trip past me and run to the stormtroopers. As he's tripping past me, I pull out my sword because I'm currently hiding in the corner that he passes by.
You know how wolves can hide. Yeah.
Yeah. And then
he's in a fur box with a bunch of other furs.
He's like he has like a coat hanger taped to him, and he's on like a coat rack. He's just really just standing there.
Get your Wookiee friends here.
But as the boss guy is tripping along, I take out my sword and attempt to hit him.
Okay. So you're gonna do a melee attack on him. You're gonna get that blue for him being completely exposed, and then probably
Rip him apart, Chewie.
we'll say
Rip
you're
him
gonna get
apart.
another blue because he's just in a
Fatality.
really bad spot right now.
Fatality.
But
and
we will
fatality.
say that the difficulty is going to be,
Oh, because he's sliding.
we'll say that it's gonna be one purple dice
Okay.
Wow.
because he's just like right there in front of you.
Chewie's gonna kill him, Graham. Like, it's done. It's about to chop him in half. Chewie, fatality the most. Just put your blade and, like, put him into it. Pull him into it.
Do I also roll for the weapon?
Yeah. So
just
melee. Well, it's gonna be the weapon attack with one purple.
And then he has the white dice, right? Or blue dice, I mean.
He's got 2 blue dice.
Oh, my God. Chewie devastated
Wow.
this man.
That's not bad.
Take
Hold
his
on.
arm off, Chewie. Take his legs off. His head. Like, just do some predator stuff, Chewie. Just do some predator stuff. Kitty's name is what?
Cat's name. There's a cat's
Lexi.
name that you got her.
Oh.
Lexi.
Lexi.
Oh yeah, Eddie, I brought a cat for Nabs for Jeanette. You know what I
Bought a
think it's just
cat.
funny because you said Eddie's like on the sex line. Like Ares is still in the ship. He could just hear the sex line talk from the back of the ship.
How the
It's like-
fuck is Jeremiah controlling 2 characters? That's not fucking fair, Graham.
I'm
No,
not.
Ares isn't being used right now. He's
Yeah.
out of the game at this point.
Yeah, he's sitting in the ship.
All right,
being-
so Chewie hits him in the face. What's the damage on your sword?
Out of your phone.
2 damage, 2 critical.
On the sword?
Yeah.
You sure?
I thought it was
Yeah.
more than that.
It's a vibroblade, right?
Yeah, it's a bifrost sword.
Are you sure?
Hold on, I gotta find. Let me find it on here. Give me one second.
I had the
Doesn't
book open.
Katrina have one of those too?
No, she has a
No,
force
mine's
stick,
up.
a pike.
Force-
Vibro sword is 5
Vibro-
damage.
Yeah, it's 5. Oh no, Chewie's right. Vibra sword is +2 damage, and then 2. Yeah, he's right.
You mean? Wait a minute. Hold
And
on.
melee weapons.
What?
I'm looking at the vibro sword and it says +5.
Oh, I'm looking at the melee section where.
So let me look at the book here. Give me a second.
I don't know. Maybe Vibra swords are
Oh,
going down.
okay. Yeah. I see. So, yeah. Sorry, I was using an older reference sheet from the beta, I think. So, yeah, vibro
Can we
sword.
use that one?
No. So vibro sword is. Yeah, I should really update
+2.
that because these guys are.
+2.
So +2. You use 1 for the hit and then +1 damage. So that's gonna be 3 damage. And then 3 damage. It'll pierce 2 of his soak, but I think he still has 3 soak left. Yeah. So you don't really do much damage to him at the moment,
How do we critical, Graham?
but you have enough advantage to critical to actually crit on this guy.
Kill him.
So where it says crit, it has a number, and this one is 2. So if you spend 2 advantage, you can have a critical hit. And then it's vicious 1, which means when you crit, it's like when you roll a triumph, you crit as well. You roll pretty much a D100, and then every point of vicious you can add 10, and then any extra advantage you want or you have left over, you can choose to add another 10. So
Should we just kill him?
it won't really do much damage, but it will give him some kind of wound that'll hamper him.
Can Chewie like take his leg off or something?
I mean, if you want to roll that crit, like, do you want to do that? Chewie?
Can I just jump on him and just wrap my entire body around him.
You're gonna tackle him to the ground.
So you want to do that instead of rolling for the crit?
No, let's roll.
Okay, so roll me D100 and we'll add 20 to it.
I think what Chewie's trying to do is like the Wookiee arm thing when they jump on them and rip their arms off. I think that's what Chewie's doing.
So that'll be a total of 40. Okay, so let's see. So he's kind of like he's whatever shot you hit him with, like even though he soaked most of it, it sends kind of like pins and needles throughout his whole body. So the difficulty of his next check is going to be increased by 1 purple dice. And now, as your movement, I mean, he's on the ground. He's like, pins and needles everywhere. He's kind of like dazed or whatever. And now, as your movement, you're going to just jump on top of him and pin him down. Chewie?
Yes.
Okay.
Pin him down.
And then as your next attack, I assume you'll be doing with the arm ripping.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So this guy is pinned now, which means everybody else is going to have an easier time to hit him as well.
Now we concentrate on the stormtroopers.
Who's next?
Oh, jeez.
It's either Kitty or Nabs.
I don't even know what to do. Huh?
Oh my God! She's gonna run to the stormtroopers. Help me, the savages!
What are you gonna do, Jeanette?
I'm just gonna hide.
Do you not have any weapons?
PC00, and that's me. I'm waiting until people.
No, negotiate with the stormtroopers.
What's your highest like trait and stuff?
Not shooting people.
Okay, but what is your highest?
No, you're going to be going next, Jeanette, because I added that one for
Use
Eddie.
some deception, Jeanette, and use yourself as some bait so we can fucking shoot and kill this guy.
Negotiation and charm are my 2 highest things.
Yeah, you
So
guys
charm
are,
him,
you're
show
kind
him
of
a
in
nipple.
combat at this point, so
Show him a nipple, really?
I mean, you're probably going to want to shoot at somebody.
I mean, unless somebody hands me a lightsaber that I can use presents on, which I doubt.
Let me tell you, I keep the lightsaber in my boot.
Yep.
I can throw you a
I mean,
knife.
you got 2 agility. You can still shoot something if you wanted.
Okay, so how many stormtroopers are out?
There's going to be there's a squad of 4 stormtroopers plus an Imperial agent kind of directing them.
Okay,
Shoot
and
for the pretty one.
Those are the only bad guys in the room?
There's also the bounty hunter, or the mercenary
Pinned on
guy
the
that you guys have
ground
been.
by
Chewie's now giving him a hairy hug.
All that. He's probably like
Chewie
drooling
can
on his
handle that.
face.
So maybe Jeanette can try rolling deception, like running up to the stormtroopers and pointing at Dawn, going, "He's trying to open my crates,
Really?
and
Why
my
is it
bodyguard
Dawn?
over here is
Can't we
trying
say
to stop him."
Lando?
I mean, if you wanted to try to shoot somebody, Jeanette, you could try shooting at anybody here. If you shot at the mercenary, you would get an extra, at least 1 or 2 blue dice because he's in a bad spot.
Yeah, but Chewie's there.
Well, yeah, but she doesn't. Without any kind of like difficulty, she's not going to really hit him. You could try hitting an Imperial agent or a stormtrooper or somebody. Maybe like get them pushed into cover or something.
I mean, if you guys really want me to shoot something, I will shoot something.
What do you want to do?
I'm just-
I would think
I'm just saying, like
It's a
talking.
fight. My character knows she's not good at fights. She doesn't like guns. She doesn't like things zipping by her head. She would run for the nearest thing of cover and wait for the fight to go out. Whoever wins, she would try to convince him that she doesn't have anything to do with the fight and they should let her go. That's what she would do. That
Okay.
is
Well,
her
then
character.
hide behind Dawn then.
Okay,
I mean,
so then,
does she hide behind the crates?
yeah, you can go hide behind the crates.
That's what
Are
she's gonna
you
do.
sure we
Okay.
don't know what's in there? They can
I don't
shoot
care.
them. Wow.
All right, so we'll say that that's going to be Jeanette's turn, okay? Kitty, what are you doing?
All right, so what were you doing, Noel?
She would run.
I shot a guy.
I shot a guy.
I shot a guy.
He's like a
Yeah,
kid
we
over
did
there.
talk to you about that.
You might want to lay low for a while.
And I got shot in the face.
I love this.
He's a Kimball over here, looking like a cowboy.
So you just shot.
a guy. So you're going to have it like on you directly, or what was going on with that?
A guy shot me in the face with a heavy blaster, I shot him back, hit him one time, missed a second time, and then that second thing, he stumbled, went past me. I did a kind of ole. It went the other direction to the stormtrooper.
And now Tooster has them.
The belly, and one side of the car is missing.
Not really sure, but there's part of this train is missing. And the engine is not attached to us anymore.
Where's Stormtrooper dude? Is he dead or is he just behind you now?
What?
The stormtroopers are behind
The guy
us.
that you just
No
killed?
one's shot at the stormtroopers yet.
Oh, so that was
down
gone.
there.
Aren't they
Yeah.
terrified how I just took out 4 people? Like, aren't they not terrified?
How many grenades do you have, Jeremiah?
Rolled into the stomach.
I have limited ammo to 1, so I can only have like
Choose
1 per
wrestling
battle.
them now.
Okay.
Now we have to deal with the stormtroopers.
Okay, so you're
Why, Graham? You want to give me more grenades?
No.
Uh,
The stormtroopers, or you're gonna go attack the stormtroopers,
Do
Kitty?
you want to fight the stormtroopers, or do you think we could probably turn on
I've
Dawn
already-
Oh,
and
they aiming at us though.
make it seem like we were protecting our goods? We can bust him out of whatever.
I don't think
so.
we're getting out of this without a
Yeah.
fight.
We have Jeanette.
There's-
She's got really good deception negotiation
She's hiding
skills.
behind a
We've got
box.
really good
No one else
deception
got
skills.
better deception than I do. I have a good negotiation and charm.
That we-
Her turn's over. She ran to a box.
I already went.
Yeah, what are you
Yeah,
doing,
you
Kitty? It's up to you.
I'm asking
What you guys would want to do so I can make this decision.
Kitty,
Don't-
charge
don't-
in
look,
there.
here's-
Slice.
What
Hold
would
on,
you
hold on. Kitty, it doesn't matter what they want. It's what you want. And right now, it's all about you.
If you want to plan for charming and deception, and
Now,
then
you can set up opportunities for other players, but at this point in time, the choice is yours.
Let's try to kill the guy Chewie's holding.
Stab him in the heart.
I want to throw you out of the
Thank you for translating.
Anytime, my friend.
Yeah, if you guys want to fight him, we'll just fight him then.
Oh, well. Charging in there, young Sith.
So the Wookiee is on the Valkyrie?
I have him wrapped around.
Yeah, but you can hit him probably. Like,
oh,
you
so
probably stab him
maybe
in the face.
would Jeremiah let us try to sell this as ending?
I'm saying we
Yeah.
can bust him out of the hole so later, but maybe
I
right
mean-
now in the situation it would behoove us to not try to fight everybody because we need our goods.
Yeah, we got to make sure that Trigger
Great
happy over there.
music, Graham. Great
Fire.
fucking music.
That's great. So we'll just shoot at him and maybe knock him unconscious and take him back to jail.
You want me to tase people?
Or
That's what
even
you're
better,
asking?
maybe they'll-
Chewie wants to
I
kill
mean,
somebody.
So
You
here's
heard
the
that?
situation. The stormtroopers have
See,
not
he
gone.
angry.
Guys. So the situation right now is the stormtroopers have not gone yet. They are, as far as you know, they came to investigate the explosions. They have not had a chance to shoot yet. So you're not really sure where their minds are.
Stan.
But you do have the main guy that blew off the doors and stepped in like a badass on the ground and pinned down.
I say we pin it on him. Pin it on him.
Yeah, let's make a trade. Let's get the
Hand him
stormtroopers
over.
the mercenary.
Hand him over to the stormtroopers.
Let's pretend we're saving the day.
But our
Did-
negotiator decided to hide
Did
behind a
Dom not
box.
kill somebody? I thought he killed somebody.
No,
Yeah,
no one's
the-
killed the stormtroopers yet.
I got 4 kills. with the mercenaries.
Dawn misted the other 4 mooks.
She's talking about the guy who he slit his throat.
No. I thought he shot somebody and,
Yeah,
and killed him.
I have
Okay.
5 kills under my belt.
Yeah, okay.
that's
So
the
put it on that
thing.
guy then.
It
So
was
I'm
like-
gonna maybe.
It's just the mercenary guy.
Right, so. Mercenary.
I mean, you can either attack the mercenary guy, you can attack the stormtroopers, or you can try something else.
I think what they're asking is, Jeremiah, are you going to try to shoot the stormtroopers when your turn comes, or are you going to let?
That's something
them
to be
go
seen.
democracy? Yes, I know, right?
So what do I have to roll if I want to go up to the stormtroopers and like yell at them that dude was trying to end our shit and our Wookiees just protecting our goods?
You would have to convince them of such a thing.
What do I have to roll for that?
Are you trying to lie to them, or are you trying to convince them
Well, it's not really so much of lying because that guy really did blow that bomb.
I mean, you can
And then
swing it either way. Like, you can
And then
totally
I
say
blew
that,
him up.
that this guy, you know, he's the one that's been causing problems, blah, blah, blah. Like, he came here to raid the cargo container. Or you could
So,
tell them
like-
the truth and say that, you know, they're to raid the cargo, your cargo specifically, or, you know, however you want to spin it. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you want to lie to these guys? You want to tell them the truth and be upfront with them, or what?
Well,
Yeah,
technically,
we'll
didn't we call the boss?
I won't lie necessarily, but I want to, I guess, roll coercion.
Okay.
Wow, Chewie took up a good point. Right when after we called the boss, all these mercs came in.
So technically, it is our cargo.
Finders keepers, those are weepers. This is our car. We just need to get back to our ship and get out of here.
Okay, so you're gonna have whatever you roll. You're gonna have we'll say it's gonna be 3 purple dice.
Okay. How do you get to roll, I guess, a force dice?
You tell me you want to roll force dice for a force power.
Force power.
That's pretty much like you need to tell me when you want to use it.
Okay. So you'd have to have a force power that. Okay.
Yeah, I mean you should have something right now, don't you?
Move, basic power.
Oh, you can move stuff.
Yeah.
The music is amazing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's amazing.
I'm just thinking like this is some epic battle. Like I just see myself just annihilating like 5 people with a grenade.
Okay, so you tell the guy,
I'm just waiting for
you go to the
blasters.
Imperial agent that's leading them, and you say, you know, hold it, we don't want to fight you guys. This guy came and attacked us. You know, and so he kind of like raises an eyebrow at you guys and says that, you know, he kind of says it's odd for these guys to be attacking this. Do you know why they were attacking this specific cargo container? He kind of like holds up a hand so that his troopers stop, and you know, but he kind of presses the question
Okay,
a little
so-
bit.
Let's snitch the
Maybe
guy
instead
out.
of saying
Snitch him
cargo
out.
container, I can just say he was advancing
Guys, I'll
over
be right
here
back.
where my friend is leaning on the cargo, where Lando was just like leaning on it.
Mhm.
So we don't know if it was
Snitch
after Lando or the cargo.
No, Kitty, snitch out the boss. Snitch him out.
So you're saying that this guy just might be here for cargo, this cargo right here, and he points to the York crates.
I can say, well, I guess he was coming over here and he started blowing shit up, so we didn't ask too many questions.
Okay. Okay, he says, very well, we'll take this guy, this man into custody, but we will also be conducting a search of this car to see what kind of contraband this scum may have been after.
So.
And as he turns around, he says, it appears that we will have some time as the engine with the rest of the cars are driving off, as your car is slowly coming to a stop.
Oh damn.
Yeah. I did through the grenade.
Okay. Now, can we call Ares or Ars in the...
I was gonna Graham, can I
Yeah.
call in Don because Don has the AI system. Can he call in the ship? Because Ares is not playing, or Ars is, so
Well, we will find out how that gets resolved next week on Star Wars: Edge of the Empire.
will we see if Chewie rips a stormtrooper's arm off? Let's say.
Yeah, so I mean, you guys have diffused the fight pretty well, I might add, and
Good job, Kitty.
now that you guys are going to be stuck. You're going to start next session pretty much stuck in the middle of the desert with an Imperial agent and a couple of stormtroopers
That's fine. They're cool people.
who are going to take this ship, take this train car into they're going to do an investigation on
custody.
on the contents of this train car, which isn't great for you guys considering that your crates are full of illegal cargo.
You see what happens, Kitty, when you don't snitch on the guy who legitimately owns the carts?
All
Hey
I know
man,
is
if you
there's a
start
fight coming on.
turning over the guys you're working for, that's going to start a reputation for you guys you might not want.
Yeah, almost like killing the guys you have to work with.
Well, let me tell you,
Almost, Kitty.
Don is not known in this galaxy that much, so John's pretty good.
He's going to get there quick.
Luckily, no
What?
one
Their only
convinced me.
description
Only
is a
one
white Mandalorian. There's like 20,000 probably white armored Mandalorians. They would not know. Like,
But
Don
yeah, guys,
gives
that's it for tonight. You guys are going to get 2 experience for this session, plus 1 to spread around. And then if you guys want to do that now, we can do that now.
All right, I want to give my one.
Expensive.
Yeah, so
I
how
want-
does it work with the... Noel's trying to explain it to me. How does it work using experience to buy up your skills, I guess?
You just do it.
So
Are
there's-
you saying how much you pay?
Yeah.
It's in the character creation note that's in your sheets.
I want to give one the one XP I get to give. I want to give it to Lando because you know what? Lando was holding it down. Lando just then tripped the dude all the way across.
Yeah, that was pretty
And-
awesome.
So Lando gets my XP, man. Good job, Lando. Good job.
So, Kitty, to answer your question, it's going to be in your bio and info tab on your character sheet at the very top. And then there's a spending experience link in there that tells you how much things are. And
so, guys, what y'all
and-
think about Don?
So what's purchase rating? 5 times purchase rating.
So what rank of the thing you're going to get? So like if you want to buy the first rank of a skill, that would be 1 times 5.
Okay.
And if you want to buy the second rank, it would be 2 times 5.
Oh, they are getting expensive.
And
Okay.
so to answer Noel's question and also why things are expensive compared to what you guys are getting, you guys are making short steps through the heists that I'm giving you, as opposed to getting far in one session, which is fine. I mean, we play for 3 hours. There's 6 of us, so things aren't always as fast as I expect them to be, which is no issues. But so the reason the result of that is that I have to split the total experience, which is like 6 to 8 experience total over the course of those sessions.
Okay.
And then, of course, obviously, if you guys do extra stuff on the side, like make NPC characters, make locations and interesting things, or do pictures or things like that, you guys get more experience that way too.
Okay.
So, I mean, things will get expensive, yes, but it just seems like it's expensive because of the flow of experience during play isn't really as high as I wanted it to be. But that's okay. You guys are all new to this and first time players and whatever, no problems. Anyways, who else wants to spend or hand out 1 point of experience? Anybody?
I'm gonna give mine to Kitty.
Why?
She made the stormtroopers not shoot at us.
Nice.
We don't know that. For now, they're not.
Yeah.
They
She's-
can
so-
snap
Yeah, we'll say that she delayed the stormtroopers from shooting you.
Yep.
the delay.
Oh, okay. I will give my point of experience to whoever throws Dawn out of the train.
Wow.
Unfortunately, no one's done that yet.
I
you-
killed exactly I basically eliminated half the enemy element, but all right.
So, in lieu of anybody throwing them out, what are you going to do with your
She
experience?
can
Kitty?
try. I'll pop Kitty if she tries.
It's no issue. It's fine. But what are you going to do with your point, anyways, Kitty?
I'm gonna give it to, I guess, Lando. He did a really good job.
Okay. And then who else hasn't given their point out yet?
Schuster.
Hey,
Schuster?
I'm gonna give it to Lando because he tripped the guy,
Wow.
so I can actually
Wow.
tackle him down.
There you go. Has everybody given their point out?
Yeah.
I didn't give one out.
Okay.
He just got all.
Yeah. Right.
I'm gonna give another one to Jeanette. Poor girl, she hasn't done shit. She's not able to do anything in these
I
fights.
get the mark it down as like I get a pity point.
Damn.
Yeah.
From the
That's how you really feel.
So I will say here that
and makes everything a fight.
Yeah, I will say that I'm going to give a point to Dawn because he completely threw my plan off the rails tonight, and I think it was amazing how things have turned out.
You know what, Graham? As always, as I say after every game, I appreciate you, Graham, because you know what, you understand.
I mean, I might have done it a little bit differently, but I like that the plan went this way and not the way.
That's the whole point. You're not supposed to. This is a role play game. You got to role play it out.
I mean, you guys could have ridden the mission through, but whatever's interesting.
The man.
So, anyways, Dawn will get a point from me for entertainment purposes.
It's because I'm Dawn. I'm not Ares. See, Ares probably would have sat there and done nothing.
Shut up.
No, Ares don't even have guns. Ares just has his guns, no grenades. Dawn has explosives.
Yeah.
Ares would just sat there, would have made a mean face.
Yeah, you guys turned that despair into a pretty good situation. Like, I was like, man, I'm gonna throw these guys at them from both sides. They're gonna be surrounded. Shooting, no cover, and it was just like frag grenade, boom. But I mean, you're still stuck in the desert with a couple Imperial troops, so
I can always call my ship. I stated that I have the AI.
But yeah, guys, that's the session for tonight.
Alrighty.
No. So guys, I just want to know, guys, what y'all think about...
Hold on 1 second. I am so sorry, guys. An emergency just came up and I had to fucking go.
That's fine.
I'm so sorry. I fucking forgot. Not forgot, but I wanted to play today. I got home too fucking late because the dickheads dropped me off late. So I will make it up next week. I'm gonna do every fucking piece of extra credit that Graham asked for on the Bible.
That's no worries, Eddie. Take care of things you gotta do.
It sucks. It feels like I'm missing an episode of an awesome TV show.
Eddie, it's all right.
We'll get somebody to do a recap, and
Eddie, it's okay. You're taking care of Ares. That's the nursing.
Let's just
to my dress, puta.
This week is just God damn it! God damn it!
I can't say shit because I fell asleep last time. So
Chewy,
yeah, that's why I wanted to.
Es puta, I love you. I'll see you guys later on tonight.
Yeah, take it easy, bro.
All right, peace.
Yeah, I will say that that's why I wanted to have these kind of wrap up a little earlier because running until 2 is just too brutal on us.
Well, 2 for you guys.
I'm about it.
Well, yeah.
I'm about it, Graham. You can say, let's
It's only midnight here.
Hey, come on, Graham. I'm about it, Graham. Let's do it. Let's
About
do
what?
one more hour, Graham. Let's go.
Nope.
Come on,
That's it.
Graham.
We're done.
No. Okay, but guys, what do you think about Dawn compared to Ares?
It's really hard to tell the difference.
What you mean? First of all, Dawn fixed the shielding system on the ship. He brought Nav a cat.
Okay.
And he got the whole
He did get your
rocket
cat. That's
accessory.
Yep.
And accessories. He brought the accessories and the little booties and outfit.
He also randomly, on a hair decision, slit a mess. It wasn't enough to.
Let me explain. I'm going to explain.
It was a little bit out of the blue.
It just kind of feels like all we're doing right now is cleaning up his mess.
Because I feel when Jeremiah tells us what happens in interactions, y'all don't care. So let me explain something. I've been role playing for about 5 or plus years. Everything I do has a reason. And what that reason was simple. Dawn asked the man, does his boss own slaves? I failed. The man just shrugged me off and then bumped me walking by. That is disrespectful in the Mandalorian culture. So
I'm still waiting for the reason.
So that's the reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry.
He
That's the reason
insulted my honor,
that
and I am accusing this
Yeah,
man.
because you know Trandoshans are a bunch of friendly folk.
Exactly. Like, come on now. Like, you know that he rocking slaves up in there. So Don does not like slavery. If you read his background, he has he's a very positive person. He hates people enslaving each other. So he took care of business. And you know what? And you blame me, but Chooster helped me throw him out, though.
Yeah,
Chooster
that's
helped
true.
me
That
throw
was
him out.
that was
Exactly.
pretty
It
hilarious.
was a team effort. It was a team effort. Chooster just nodded at me like, I'm about this life, guys.
But, so the thing you'll have to realize here, though, is that since you've seemingly randomly killed a Trandoshan of that gang,
allegedly,
allegedly, he thinks the stormtroopers did it.
If they ever find out about it, well, I mean, so the thing here is that they you don't know how well they would have done the job themselves. They probably wouldn't have been thrown out of the train. So right now, there's a lot of suspicion on you guys as to the cause of it. Much like your murder of your Mandalorian buddy, there's some suspicion around you. So this might come back eventually for you guys.
My man. Oh, me.
Go wrong.
Yeah,
I thought I'm like, who we killed a Mandalorian was one of the mercenaries in Mandalorian. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, scared for a minute. I thought I killed one of my kin.
Not yet.
No, what you mean not yet? No, I'll be honest, guys. If we fight a Mandalorian, none of my Mandalorian characters will attack the said Mandalorian. I am sorry.
Hey man, the Trandoshans they don't like making new friends. Let's just put it that way.
Exactly. I helped us. This man could have hindered us. He could have been hired to kill us. We don't know what
he was there to do the job, though. Admittedly.
That's what we were told, Graham.
Yeah.
That's what we were told.
We're just gonna have to agree to disagree.
I know, right? And me and Kitty are supposed to be technically with the Positive Connection friends.
Okay, you can't speak for my character.
She's evil. She's evil. Don should have had her killed.
Dawn has a positive connection with Kitty. It's not necessarily reciprocated.
I saved her life. Oh,
yeah. Anyways,
I forgot Siths are moody people, so
yeah,
they have problems in the head. They're Sith.
But anyways,
Sidious.
Somebody can write the write-up, and yeah.
Graham, all you gotta know is the Mercs said they loved it.
Uh-huh.
They were screaming boom shot the whole time. Turn up.
Well, you have a very good evening, Graham.
Yep.
And everybody. Good night, Chewie. Good night, Jeremiah. Good night.
Peace out.
I know. Thanks for the pity point.
You're welcome. Anytime. Maybe you can talk to people next time.
Thanks, everybody, for not giving me XP at all. No love.
Graham did.
Shout out to Graham.
I did. I was highly entertained.
You go to your room and you think about what you did tonight.
I'm going to go to my room, and I'm going to think about it, and the next time we go, I'm going to do it again.
First half of the session, I would have given you a point. Second half of the session, I would have taken away a point. Net zero.
It's because I gave her the cat. She would have gave me a point because of the cat.
Yes.
Yeah, you would have easily gotten a point.
And then you slit somebody's throat, threw them off, and I was like, no point.
Actually, I would have been happy if you just threw the guy off, because then he could have done other things, but then you couldn't.
No, because then he's going to know I threw him off, Graham. I had to make sure business was taken care of.
Yeah, but you still would have taken his comm belt, which would have given you guys plenty of time to do whatever you wanted to do.
Well, he's dead now, so now we have as much as we please.
Semantics.
Semantics.
Listen, I add when Eddie's not here, I got to add that arse implement of crazy. So that's what
that crazy.
Not really.
You don't have to.
You don't remember the first session when ours caused a fire that blew up half the space station, but all right.
All I remember from the first session was milk everywhere.
I remember that. Because the whole game, Eddie's like, yo, can I light a fire? And then what happens is a fire lights, some guys running around on milk on fire, and then poof.
Yeah, that was pretty hilarious.
Exactly. I ain't as bad. And then the time Ars tried to kill me, Jeanette, and
Chewie.
I feel like he just froze entirely.
I was finishing a sentence. He did freeze.
His picture in Roll20 is hilarious right now.
Yeah.
God.
Connection issues.
I'm gonna kill him. Can I kill him?
No. So part of playing is kind of playing off of other people's actions, which doesn't always go the way you want them to be, which is fine. Trust me, I'm highly entertained the entire time. I don't know if he's trying to get back in or what.
But I mean, I didn't really notice a difference between the idea of Arse and the idea of Dawn.
Yeah, I don't. Or you mean, yeah, his Ares.
First half felt like, okay, yeah, that'd be different.
Well, I think the thing he's doing is he's being more amicable with you guys.
Okay.
And not, and while still maintaining his killing of other people, which is fine. I mean, small steps, right?
Yeah.
So does that?
Awesome.
Huh?
Stay tuned next time.
Yeah.
Kevin is amazing.
Who's amazing?
Eddie.
Oh.
Another brother.
Yeah.
He does.
Oh, like you're talking like in real life, they have another brother.
What were you asking?
If Dawn and Ares has another brother.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that character was supposed to be his brother.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, he switched him out because he was getting to a point with Ares where he had no positive connections with anybody and also no reason to be working with the crew. And so he made Dawn more of a work together kind of person, supposedly. And I had him focus more on the positive stuff and making like a negative connection. Because I mean, when I didn't realize that I should have clarified it better, but when I said negative connection with somebody, it was more of a you don't really like this person, or you kind of have like a little bit of a grudge, but like with this other person, but you guys all took it as I want to kill this person, which wasn't what I wanted.
If you're gonna do something, right.
Like it was more of a I wanted it to kind of create tension, but not like you're gonna go murder people.
I just made it. I made the negative relationship into just a deal going sour. But yeah. Ours.
Yeah.
Another character seemed like he was always trying to work against us every post.
Yeah, I mean that's.
Like.
Yeah, and I mean I don't know how much exposure to tabletop games you guys have all had. I know it's you and Noel's first time. I think really playing a longer game. I don't know what Chewy's thing is. I'm pretty sure it's Eddie's first time as well, and I think I get the feeling like Jeremiah in his games they just like murder each other all day.
Yeah.
So, which actually has an interesting so after this game finishes, which I don't know when it'll be. There's another game that I kind of want to run or try and run, and it's an adaptation. I want to play it in the sense of a Star Wars game still, but it's the base game is called Night Witches, which is you are flying as Soviet airwomen in World War II, bombing Nazi targets on a nightly basis.
What?
Yeah. So you guys, it's like as players, you have to kind of. So in case you don't know, there actually was a squad that did this during World War II. There was a female Russian bombing squad and they called them the Night Witches, and their job was to go and bomb Nazi targets every night, and they did it every night for like almost the entire time of the war. And the reason it's interesting is because, or the reason, like if you learn the history about it at all, it's like these women, like no one liked them. First of all, like being in the war was a man's job in World War II. Like they were looked down upon. They're given the absolute shittiest like equipment to use, and so they're flying with like They're flying with like prop biplanes in a time of like where they're developing jets. Whoa, what's that? Anyways,
Noah moving his laptop.
they're flying like really shitty planes. They're flying into very hostile territory. And so like and then when they do a good job, they fly home, and then they still get shit on by the Russian like officer. So it's a pretty raw deal. And then if they get caught, they die.
Oh wow.
But it was actually a group of people that did that, and so they made a game about it, and it's actually very fun. I've had the chance to play it in the play-by-post with a buddy of mine. And we were talking about one time about like how this could be translated or modified so that you guys are effectively TIE fighter pilots, like nameless, like nobody TIE fighter pilots just flying in the massive machine that is the Imperial Army.
Nice.
So I'm kind of working out details on that still, but I was thinking after this game wraps up, we could maybe try doing that.
That'd be cool.
Is this something you want to do in Roll20 or Tabletop Simulator?
We could do it in Roll20 still. There's no. It's much more narrative. There's no like maps or figures or anything. I mean, there's pictures. Like we can do pictures of like here's what these things look like and here's the narration of it. But it's not like a D&D like figures thing. So we could do it in Roll20 and just kind of like, much like we're playing now with this, where there's not really figures in a board. But yeah, that's my next plan. And the fun part about it is, which I'm not sure if we'll try doing or not, but when a player dies, so on top of trying to get by in the Soviet army, you're trying to like, get the supplies you need and do the bombing runs you need to, but there's also like political issues where you're trying to like, the Soviet, security, pretty much the Soviet Secret Service comes around with a rumor of people, carrying Nazi propaganda, and they're like, "You guys, you have Nazi propaganda. What do you like? Why are you betraying Mother Russia?" And for example, if like they come to Kitty and they're like, "We found propaganda in your bedroll," and then Kitty's like, "Well, somebody must have put it there," and then if she wants to, she could like totally pin it on Jeanette if you want to be like, well, it was clearly Jeanette that put it there, trying to get me in trouble. And so then you make a roll that either succeeds or fails, pretty much. And if it succeeds, it's like, well, go and go tell these people why we'll let you off the hook this time, and then they'll take Jeanette's character off to like the secret torture room for the day or something like that. So players, you can actually kind of like nip at each other a little bit more in that game, which I'm sure that Eddie and Jeremiah will love.
Yeah, we should play.
But also, and the point I was getting to was that when a player dies, they take the turn of running the game for them, like until the next player dies. So it's like if Jeanette gets taken to the torture room of death, and her character is effectively removed from game, I give her any notes I have, and then she starts kind of playing the overarching, Soviet Secret Service and or Nazi presence, and while we all try to scramble to live another day.
That sounds dangerous if Eddie or Jeremiah in control.
Yeah. Which is, but here's the thing: if they get in control, someone else will die pretty quick, and then they'll get killed.
That's one way to look at it.
Yeah. So if you guys want to do it that way, we can. If not, then I can try just kind of running with it too. But
no, it'll be fun.
Yeah, that'd be
It'll be more. See, that'll be more of a game where we should be doing that. But it's a little
aggravating as a member of the team that's not playing as the team.
Yeah, I get that. I definitely get that. But at the same time, I don't want to like make him feel like he's cornered. Like, hey, look, you're the only one who's not really playing as part of a team, even though that kind of is. But I want everyone to have fun, and if it's getting to the point like you guys aren't having fun, let me know. But I mean, because I think the stuff he does is hilarious. Yes, they could have been done in a better way, but the outcomes are hilarious.
I mean, I almost feel like I want to drop almost all of the other skills I have. Well, not all of them. I want to drop some of them, and I just want to be like, I guess, a dark force power user. I would mesh much better with Dawn, or Ares or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to sign up for doing Empire stuff, like, yeah, we can shift the game that way. I mean, I asked you guys at the beginning, like, if you wanted to be agents of the Rebel Alliance or Imperial agents or just fringers, and the general consensus was either neutral or fringers. So
I mean, I made a character who's neutral, who really doesn't go around killing people. But if that's what we're going to do, then that would be expected, and I would make a character who would be okay with that and would go with the flow with that. You know what I mean?
Well, you don't have to make a dark side character just to kill people, though. If you want, you can.
But isn't
it's just really hard to get
killing random people and throwing them off a train
when all of us really don't like the things he's doing? Because story-wise, why would we even have him with us in our crew?
Yeah.